From public safety to tourism, Hoover's new mayor hit on several topics in his first State of the City address today.
Yeah, the former Hoover police chief was sworn into his new position in November after beating out the incumbent mayor, Frank Brocato.
Now, during his speech today, he focused on the future of the River Chase Galleria Mall. And WVTM 13's Zoe Blair is joining us now in studio.
Yeah, Zoe, what did he say about the Galleria?
Well, Guy, Carla, both the Galleria and the Patton Creek Shopping Center are major focuses for Mayor Durzis this year. He says retail is not dead, and he's ready to breathe new life into both shopping centers, already working with the owners of both properties. Patton Creek is actually where Durzis kicked off his campaign last year, and he says this revitalization is vital for Hoover's future. For those who say brick and mortar stores just aren't successful anymore, Durzis points to the booming success of the Summit, pointing out it's often hard to find a parking spot because so many people are there shopping in person. Now, it's only been 80 days since he took office, but he says one of the first things he did after getting sworn in was call the owners of both properties with the goal of bringing people back to their businesses. But he says it's going to take real work, not just a temporary solution.
I use that statement of lipstick on a pig. It's not just filling up some empty boxes. It's reimagining, re-envisioning, make it a destination that I want to see, that people from all over the state of Alabama want to come back to. And like I said, we've reached out to people, and if they don't want to be part of the plan, then hey, sell your portion to somebody else, because we want to partner with people that have the same vision that we do.
Durzis says, according to a recent survey, if something doesn't change, the Galleria will cost the city around $9 million a year. One big concern from residents has been safety at the Galleria following multiple shootings and even a brawl at the mall over the past few years. For those concerned about safety, Durzis is pointing out the city's most successful store is right next door.
It's unacceptable to think that we can't be successful. That area, like I said, it's a fantastic piece of property when you look at both those. Costco's the #1 retailer in our city. Where are they located? Right between them, right? So it tells you that it's a good location.
Like I said, this is a big priority for the new mayor. Durzis says there's not a week that goes by that his team is not on the phone with the folks at the Galleria and Patton Creek working to find a solution.